$400,000 in Fort Mill in 2026. Is it enough? Is it a great deal? It is a tough spot to be in. I'm going to break it all down for you, the good, the trade-off, the strategies, so you could walk away knowing exactly what to expect. I'm Rummy. I help high-achieving professionals and families relocate to Fort Mill every single day. I get calls, texts, emails from people who are done their research. They know the market is good. They know the school is great, but they're not sure if the budget actually works here. So if you are in at $400,000 is your number, this video is for you. And if you want to if you want to talk through your particular situations, whether you're moving in 30 days or just getting started, there's a link in the description below to book a free call with me. No pressure, just honest advice. So let's get into it. Let me be really clear. Fort Mill is not what it was in 2019. The secret is out. That said, $400,000 still gets you into the market, into the schools district, and into the lifestyle. Here's what that looks like on the ground. You're typically looking at a home built in the late 1900s to early 2000. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, somewhere between 1,600 square feet to 2,000 square feet. Maintained home, solid bones, but you might be looking at the original finishes, original appliances, carpet where you want hardwood floors. You might also find small townhouses or patios homes at this price point, especially if you're open to being a little further out. What you're not going to find in 400 is a brand new detached home in Baxter Village or Mason's Bend. These community typically starts in the $500,000 or $600,000. I work with a lot of clients relocating from Westchester, New Jersey, Long Island, Connecticut, and when I compare those price points to what 400 gets you here, they're still blown away by the value. It's just about setting the right expectation before you start your search. So where do you actually focus your search on? Here's what I tell my clients. Regent Park is worth your time. Established communities, mature trees, real neighborhood feel, and you still find solid home in your budget there. Space is another area to look at. Some sections gives you good values without sacrificing the Fort Mill location you want. If you're 55 plus and open to it, part of Sun City, Carolinas Lake can hit this range too. New constructions, you might find some options in developing area. Further out from the core, smaller footprints, more compact lots, but you'll be getting something new, which matters to a lot of buyers coming from the older Northeast housing stocks. I recently worked with a family relocating from New Jersey. Their budget was around the same number. They came in expecting new constructions and had to shift their thinking. But once we focus on the right established communities, we found that a great home with a real yard and a great locations, they overpay. That pivot only works if you know where to look. I'm going to give you an honest version of this because there's only one version that actually helps you. The trade-off at 400, you might not get hardwood flow throughout. You might have 1-car garage instead of 2. The kitchen might need a little bit of updating. You may not have a dedicated home office. There are real things you should expect coming in. But here's what most people overlook, and what I think actually makes this price point smart. You're still in Fort Mill School District, full stop. That alone is a massive win for the family. You're still getting access to the parks, the greenway, the community, the lifestyle that people are moving here for. And many of these established neighborhoods lower HOAs fees, sometimes no HOA fees, which I'm just selling right now, hundreds of dollars a month back in your pocket over time. Here's the other thing. Homes built in early 2000 were often built better than the rapid construction new build you see today. Solid construction, good bones, and if you're willing to make some cosmetic updates over time, the price point can be easily smart in the long-term play. Let me give you the playbook. First, get pre-approved before you do anything. Not just to know your numbers, but because sellers take you seriously. At 400 in Fort Mill, well-maintained homes still moves, and they move. You can't afford to be slow. Second, when you find the right house, be ready to make a clean offer. That doesn't mean waiving everything, but it means knowing what you're asking for and why. Focus on inspection on major structurals and system issues, not cosmetic. Third, and this is the most important one, working with someone who actually knows this market at a particular price point, not just Fort Mill in general. There's a big difference between guiding a $700 buyer and guiding a $400,000 buyer. The strategy is different, the neighborhoods are different, negotiation is different. My background is helping professionals relocate from markets like Westchester, New York, and the tri-state area, and Pennsylvania or Virginia. I understand both sides of this. Whether you're coming from or where you're going, my job is to make sure that you are making a strategic move, not in an emotional one. And at 400 in Fort Mill, if you played it, you're buying into one of the best market in Southeast and building equity from day one. Okay, that's the real picture of $400,000 in Fort Mill in 2026. If this helped you, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I put out content like this every week so that you have the intel that you need before you make a decision. And if you want to talk through your particular situation, your budget, your timeline, your must-have, drop the word Fort Mill in the comment or click the link in the description to book a free call. And I'm Rummy. I work with families just like you every single day, and I love to help you make this next move. See you on the next one.